Alright, so here's my audience, David Riley. Hello, my name is Ryan Brigette, and today I'll be talking to you about recycling. Now, recycling 1 ton of paper can save 17 trees, 7,000 gallons of water, and 4,000 kilowatt hours of electricity. That is enough energy to power the average American home for 5 months. And I found this on benefitsofrecycling.com. Now, in this speech, I will be talking about why recycling is good for the economy, how it reduces waste, and how it saves energy. Now, the definition of recycling is the process of collecting and processing materials that would otherwise be thrown away as trash. And I found this at EPA.gov, or the Environmental Protection Agency. Now, for my first point, I'll talk about why recycling is good for the economy. Now, waste crime is a thing where garbage is thrown into back alleys and along streets to avoid such things as landfill fees and things like that. And this is usually left for the government to have to pick up later. Now, this is a huge waste, obviously, of government and taxpayer dollars. And it also has environmental and health impacts on the communities and homes that are nearby and the people living there. Now, this costs the UK government about £500 million, which is about $750 million annually. And I found this on MNN.com. Now, while the UK has their own things going on, so does the United States. And in areas such as like Illinois, we have even started putting up cameras in these certain waste crime hotspots so that we can hopefully cut down on it. And in some places, it is even labeled as a federal offense to throw your garbage out on the street. Now, it also creates jobs through programs that employ up to like 1.1 million people, and 1.4 million jobs are indirectly supported by recycling. And I found this at sdchec.gov. Now, one example of this would be through recycling bins such as this, where they have the triangle on front, which stands for reduce, reuse, recycle, kind of recycle type thing. And people will come by as one of the jobs to pick up these recycling bins and bring it to a center where other people can work to sort through the recycling, and that's how it creates jobs and things like that. And now this label, as I showed on the recycling bin, is on all sorts of packaging to let you know if things are recyclable or not, or if they are recyclable, if it can be left on the curbside in a bin such as this or a bigger one for someone to pick up, or if it has to be taken specifically to a recycling center by itself. Now, while the economy benefits from the use of recycling, so do landfills and other things, which leads to my next point of that recycling reduces waste. Now, recycling prevents pollution made from manufacturing new products or products that are made from raw materials. I found this also at EPA.gov. Now, this will decrease greenhouse gas emissions and therefore would overall decrease global climate change. Okay. Now, this reduction of waste will also benefit the conservation of natural resources. These are things such as trees, water, metals, fossil fuels, and I found this at reuse and recycle means less waste reduction. This reduction of waste will lead back into being good for the economy. This is because less waste means that there is less need for landfills and incineration, which are both expensive to operate and maintain, so that the government doesn't have to pay for that. They can use the money for other things or just to save, hopefully. Now, while reducing waste is a great way that recycling helps the community, my next point of saving energy is equally or more important. Now, saving energy. If we can recycle materials, then we can reduce the energy and time required to extract and process these natural resources that we would otherwise be taking from different areas. Now, here I'll show you just like a regular aluminum pop can that you can get, in a vending machine or anywhere really. And now if 1 ton of these aluminum cans are recycled, it will save just about 207 million BTUs of energy, which is the same as 1,665 gallons of gasoline. And I found this at waste.supportportal.com. Now, about all the recycling processes save large amounts of energy compared to getting the plain materials to make the products. Now, in 2010, Americans recycled nearly 85 million tons of waste. Now, doing that saved more than 1.3 quadrillion BTUs of energy, and this was also found at waste.supportportal.com. Now, during this speech, I talked to you about how recycling was good for the economy, how it reduces waste, and how recycling saves energy. So always remember how waste crime can affect everyone in the community, the benefits of waste being reduced, and how much energy can be saved from recycling. Hopefully knowing all of this about recycling will help you learn that recycling will not just benefit the planet, but everyone on Earth, and that this can really help sustain the environment for many future generations to come. Thank you.